Hey there, Sag, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your monthly reading. This is going to be a reading for January 2024, and we're going to take a look at your past, present, and near future energies. First reading of the year. I am so excited. So let's dive in. Also, Sag, okay, wow, you're coming in strong. If this reading resonates and you want to book a personal reading, all the information about how to do that is in the description box below. And of course, if you enjoy what I do and you want to buy me a cup of coffee, donation link is also below. Any and every amount is greatly appreciated. And your girl loves coffee. Loves with a capital L. Okay, bottom of the deck, you get the Queen of Swords, and the main energy for your reading this month is the Two of Pentacles. Somebody, and I'm going to say somebody because I don't know if this is you or your person, so take it as it resonates. Somebody is flip-flopping between this and that. Do this, do that. This energy, that energy. There's a lot of, it's not even confusion. It's just literally depending on the day. Today I want this. Tomorrow I want this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that, right? And we'll see exactly what this is. In the recent past, you get the Tower, the King of Swords, and the Page of Cups. Somebody literally is showing me everything just shattered. Everything collapsed. It was like one day just poof out of nowhere. Everything, like your whole world, every stability that you have just completely poof, shattered. Like the earth just opened up and swallowed you whole, it seems, in the recent past. And you're showing me like, I'm looking for clarity around why this happened. And beyond the clarity that you're looking for, you're also looking for an apology, which is letting me know that you didn't cause this, somebody else did, because you're showing me I expect somebody else to apologize. And in addition to that apology, you're also heavy on I want clarity. Give me an explanation. Like I need to understand on a logical, rational level why things happened this way, why it unfolded the way it did, etc. In the current situation, you get the Sun, the Seven of Wands, and the World. It's becoming the clarity that you look for in the recent past, you're getting it in the current situation. You're getting a lot of clarity around why things ended, around why, this connection, this relationship, whatever it is, came to an end. There is a little bit of energy here of you not really wanting to accept it. I don't know why, but there's kind of an energy of like you ask for clarity, the universe is giving you clarity, and you're like, no, I don't like that. No, something else. Give me something else. This doesn't make sense. I don't know why. We'll see when we clarify. In the near future, you get the Seven of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, and the Hierophant. You're really trying to evaluate and assess and figure out how can I heal this connection? Not I necessarily, but how can we heal within this connection? But you're the one that's doing the heavy lifting of the mental load of like, okay, let's sit here and figure out like, do I do this? Do I do that? Can we do this? Can we do that? I don't know why you're the one that's taking it upon yourself to kind of be the one that evaluates and assess and tries to figure it out. I don't know if your person's just not strong in this department or what, but you're showing me like, I want to heal. I want to fix things within this connection. Let's figure out how to make it happen. Let's see. Very interesting. So we'll start off by clarifying the main energy for this reading, which is the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is clarified by the Fool, the Six of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. Okay. The energy that someone, I'm just going to say you because it's your reading, Sag. This could be your person, so take it as it resonates, okay? The energy that you're bouncing back and forth between is I want to wipe the slate clean. I want to have a new beginning. I want to start over. That's one energy. And the other energy that you're like, forget this, F this. I'm just going to turn my back on this, completely walk away, emotionally detach, and emotionally disconnect. So some days you want a new beginning. Some days you want to walk away from this completely. Some days you want to start over. Some days you want to just emotionally detach and be like, forget this, F this, start over. That's the bouncing back and forth. And I don't feel like you kind of settle on one or the other this month. I feel like you're still a little bit back and forth. So let's see. Let's take a look at the Tower, which is which is the energy from your recent past. Oh my goodness. Tower is clarified by the King of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. Here's the thing. Somebody's ego may have gotten in the way here. It's almost like you, and this is you, the Wands. I don't know if this is you. I feel like it's your person. I feel like it's your person's ego which got in the way. You and them leveled up here in the recent past. You had like a new phase, a new beginning. For some of you, it could have been like a new connection, but I don't feel like that's the case. I feel like you guys may have like taken the connection to the next step, right? You've leveled up in some form here in the 3D world, whether it's like you became monogamous or whether it's like you moved in together or whether it's like you guys were holding hands. I don't know what it is. It's going to be different for each of you, that leveling up of the connection. But you took it to the next level. You took it to the next step, and somebody's ego kind of got in the way and like made it a mishmash of emotions, right? So it's almost like you took it to the next step and it felt good and it felt great. And then somebody got completely overwhelmed for some reason. And they're showing me like I got overwhelmed and I'm the one that kind of tore this whole thing down. Like I burned it to the ground. And again, I don't feel like it's you. I don't feel like you're the one that kind of lost it here and got emotionally overwhelmed. I feel like it's your person in the recent past. Let's take a look at the King of Swords in the recent past. King of Swords is clarified by the Two of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. So somebody's really, really trying to make a logical decision here. They really care about this connection. They feel like this is love, right? They do feel like this is love. I love you, you love me. The emotion is there. There's a good balance. There's a good energetic exchange between the two of you. But it's almost like somebody here, it's like it needs to make sense to them. They don't really prioritize emotions. They don't care about feelings as much. It's like, yeah, feelings are good. I love you. You love me. That's nice. But it has to make sense. Something here has to make sense on paper. It's almost like they need you to match their emotionless type of energy, right? So to give you an example, this is a stupid example. Just bear with me. Let's say you and I went on a date and I got home and I didn't text you that night, right? Emotionally, you're like, hey, we had a good date. Why wouldn't you text me? Logically, this person's thinking, why would I text you? We had a good date. We had fun. We're both on a high. We go to sleep. I'll text you next morning, right? Like there's no need. There's no logical need for that text message. And it's almost like this person is showing me like emotionally we're on the same page, but like I need you, as in you, Sag, to catch up with me like logically. I need you to match my like logic energy. I don't know how to explain this any better. Let me know if it's not making sense in the comments, but it's almost like they don't really prioritize emotions. Everything needs to make sense to them is the best way I can put it. Let's take a look at the Page of Cups here in the recent past. Page of Cups is clarified by the Ace of Swords. Sorry, this is a new deck, so I'm not used to the pictures yet. The Hierophant, which you get again in the same row in the near future, and the Four of Wands. You're crystal clear, though, that you deserve an apology here. Whatever happened in the recent past, you're showing me. I may be confused about a bunch of stuff. I am not confused about the fact that I am owed an apology. This connection was deep. This was a strong connection. This was a strong bond. For you to just throw it away and get rid of it so easily, that like you can't convince me otherwise. You're literally trying to tell me like, hey, I know what this connection was. This wasn't something casual. This wasn't something temporary. This connection was deep. It literally felt like a soul connection. And I don't care how much time we were together or not together or what happened, right? I know what this connection was. I know the depth of this connection. And I may not be clear on a bunch of stuff, but I am crystal flicking. Oh my gosh. Try not to cuss because, you know, the tube. I am crystal clear on the fact that I am owed an apology here in the recent past. Okay. All right. Like it, Sag. I'm liking the dominant energy. Let's take a look at the Sun in the current situation here. Sun is clarified by the Queen of Wands, the Nine of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. You are happy, right? I don't feel like you're completely like in the current situation, completely shattered, heartbroken, devastated, right? You are happy, but you're not going to like what I'm about to say. You still know that your emotional stability, your emotional fulfillment is tied up to this connection, which seems to have ended in the recent past here because you're showing me, look, the Nine of Cups is looking at the Ten of Pentacles. Your emotional fulfillment is looking at the relationship, that connection. And you're showing me like, yeah, I'm happy. I can take care of myself. I'm good on my own. Like I don't really need anybody else. But I know that this connection that's where a lot of my emotional fulfillment and emotional stability lies. Like that's where you derive a lot of it from. Let's take a look at the Seven of Wands in the current situation, see what this resistance is all about. Seven of Wands is clarified by the Two of Wands, the Lovers, the Nine of Wands. You're waiting. You're just waiting for this connection. You're waiting for this connection to come back, but you don't want to be waiting for it because you're literally showing me like, look, I'm waiting. I don't know how long I'm going to wait, but I'm waiting. And I'm like, what are you waiting for? This connection, the Lovers, my soulmate to come back. You view this person as your soulmate, your higher self, your divine counterpart, whatever you want to call it. But at the same time, while you're waiting, you don't want to be waiting because you're showing me, no, I'm not waiting. I know I'm waiting, but I'm not waiting. I'm merely sitting here on this bench and looking up at the sky. I'm like, oh, so you're waiting. It's not waiting. I'm just sitting. I'm resting. Call it whatever you want to call it, Sag, whether you want to accept it or not. You're waiting. You're waiting on this person. You're waiting for this person to come back. Let's take a look at the world in the current situation. And I know you're probably like, wow, okay, harsh. Yes, I am. I'm very intense. I'm very harsh. If you've ever gotten a personal reading with me, you know I do not sugarcoat the energies, and I have no intention of sugarcoating them here with you. The world in the current situation is clarified by the King of Swords, which you got in the recent past, the Nine of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. You're still trying to make sense of this ending. And all you're doing by trying to make sense of this ending, Sag, is causing yourself a lot of pain. I can literally see you playing this whole ending out in your head like a movie, on a loop, nonstop. You're looking for what went wrong. You're looking for that clarity that you're not getting from the other person, that you're not getting from the universe. You're looking for something to be like, oh, this is where it went wrong. This is what happened. This is, you're looking for all those points. All you're doing, you're not getting any of this clarity, by the way, because I feel like you've been through this movie before. You're not getting this clarity. All you're doing is causing yourself more pain, more anxiety, and more stress. But you can't stop. You're literally showing me like I literally, like if my life was a movie, all I have playing on in the background is the same movie, the ending, the ending, the ending, the ending. Maybe if I watch it for the 110th time, I'll be able to finally figure out what happened and what went wrong. Let's take a look at the near future. I want to see what the Seven of Pentacles is all about in the near future. Seven of Pentacles is clarified by the Five of Swords, Three of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. This is a harsh reading, Sag. So for those of you that are still around, I applaud you. This reading is intense, and it's not going to resonate for all of you because these are some pretty intense messages from the universe. It's like some of you need to hear this and like wake up. Like the universe is trying to like snap you out of this like delulu dream that you have. Oh my gosh. Sometimes I honestly feel a little bit uncomfortable saying what I'm about to say because like this is harsh. And if I were sitting face to face with you, I feel like I would not want to say this to your face because it's kind of harsh. But I'm going to say it anyway because this is the path I've chosen for myself in life. Okay. Seven of Pentacles in the near future is clarified by the Five of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, the King of Cups. You're trying to evaluate and assess how you and this person can rebuild a foundation, rebuild this connection, basically reunite, but you're not putting that title of reconciliation on it. It's more so like, how can we reconcile? How can we rebuild the foundation? And I'm like, why do you think your person even wants to build the foundation, right? Like, how are you so sure? Because you're not getting any feedback from them. I see your energy. I don't really see their energy as much. You're showing me because I still love them. Now, keep in mind, you're not showing me I love them, they love me. You don't know how they feel. You're showing me I still love them. I think they love me. I hope they love me, but I know I still love them. And the universe is coming in here and being like, not only are you lying to yourself about the possibility of being able to rebuild this connection and rebuild this foundation, right? You're sitting here wasting valuable mental energy trying to figure out how to do something which ain't going to happen. It doesn't seem like it's going to happen, at least. You're also sabotaging yourself because essentially you're sitting here and you're investing energy in something that is fruitless. It's not going to happen. You're kind of being delulu about this reconciliation thing, right? And you're showing me, no. All I have to do is just offer them my love. If they only knew, if we were only able to like communicate for a brief second and they knew how much I truly love them, we could reconcile here. And the universe is like, stop lying to yourself, Sag. Ain't gonna happen. So that's that. Let's move on to the Four of Swords in the near future. Four of Swords is clarified by the Two of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Ten of Wands. You're stubborn. You're stubborn. I'll give you that, Sag. You're showing me like it's hard, it's difficult, it's confusing, it's overwhelming, but I still want to heal this. And remember, the Two of Pentacles is the main energy for your reading. You're bouncing back and forth between we'll have a new beginning, we'll start over. F this, I'm walking away. You're showing me like I'm still confused, but the majority of my energy, like you walking away doesn't seem like it's a viable option. It's kind of like you tell yourself like, oh, I want to walk away. I wish I could walk away. I wish I could disconnect. But in reality, you don't want to because you're showing me I'm stubborn as all hell. And despite the hardships, like I believe that if I just stick it out, if I just sit here and don't budge and don't move and just sit here and will it hard enough, we'll be able to heal things and fix things. Yes, it's hard. Yes, it's difficult, but we'll be able to make it happen. And you're just stuck. The Hangman, you're just stuck. Nothing's happening, but you're keeping yourself stuck. Let's take a look at the Hierophant in the near future. The Hierophant is clarified by the Magician, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. So I do see that you are still manifesting this connection back. Okay, you are still manifesting this deep soul connection back, but the intensity with which you are like pushing for it is kind of decreasing because you go from the Knight to the Page. It's almost like the longer this takes, the less delulu you become, and the more you kind of wake up and realize like, okay, you know, maybe I shouldn't be pushing full for. You haven't completely given up on this idea of a reconciliation, right? But you're not giving it 110% of your energy. You're giving it like 50. So yeah, if I had to summarize this in one word, Sag, and again, energies change, but this month, the universe is literally like trying to smack you and be like, hey, give it up. Ain't gonna happen. Give it up. You're trying to make something happen that's not aligned to happen, at least not based on the current energies. So anywho, let's see what the universe wants you to keep in mind this month, Sag. This reading's a little bit longer than most of them, but it was intense. For those of you that stuck around, thanks for sticking around. I know nobody likes hearing those messages. From the universe, you get the Six of Wands, the Three of Cups, the Four of Pentacles. You're not letting go. You are hell or high water. There is nothing that can make you. You're showing me, I know we will successfully overcome this. I know we will reconcile, and I'm holding on to this belief with everything that I've got. Okay. Hey, we have free will, do you? I'm just here reading the energies. So if you don't want to let go, don't let go. But Sag, that is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. If it did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. And of course, if it resonated and you enjoy what I do, please consider buying me a cup of coffee. Donation link is below, and any and every amount is greatly appreciated. And I don't know why my camera is out of focus. Anywho, thank you so much for tuning in, Sag, and I'll see you here on the next one.